Agagwemiomo or at all, you know what that mean for my language? If they tell Peking, you know here, now they keep Peking. You know, anything they happen for this country, we Nigerians, we like to turn out to cruise and joke. And we are facing critical situations. Now, this country, something go happen, people go, they die. Nigeria go turn out to joke. They say now because they don't sing electricity, that means Nigeria can go, they get light. Now, Arasa can go sing, they rush, where, they rush, now make a rush of full everywhere. But we are talking about disaster. It could be seen as natural disaster. But another problem for this country be say, we Nigerians, we know they really find out the root of the problem. What the people to make who goes school, who no go school, who read, who never read news for the past 30 years, who never set eyes on newspaper, who go see, believe, go just they talk you. And I don't attack person for comment section. But you will not wait to learn. Let me tell you, this erosion, this flood, what would they say as natural disaster? So now, problem of Nigeria government. Most of you know of the Lagdo Dam between Nigeria and Cameroon border. Most of you are aware of that dam. And every 2 years, when the water is overflowing, Cameroon, they release the water. And they have built their own dam since 1980. Cameroon built their own Lagdo Dam. And Nigeria is supposed to build their own a shock absorber dam. So that anytime water is released, that shock absorber dam will help to calm the water down so that there will not be an overflow for years since 1980. Since 1980, now with this one, since 1980. But this one, all this flood, they say flood the local jar, they flood the this. It's just the Benue Basin River, the upper Benue Basin River, and the lower Benue River. Because river gets streams. River Benue and River Niger, all of them get stream where they flow into our own different village, all those small river. What this is so when the pressure of this water that is coming from this river is too high, it will not overflow the smaller rivers where we get. Now that what they call flood when you they see. So not be saying rain every night for anything. No, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Do you know that this one that happened now because of the heavy downpour of rain? So the water in the dam was not over rising on the 23rd. Cameroonians professionally informed Nigerian government that they want to release the water that is overflowing in the dam on the 23rd. Nigeria no pay attention. This was told to Nigeria 2 years ago. Since 1982, they thought they formed Nigeria. Say they don't build their own dam. Since 1982, they used lackadaisical attitude and laissez-faire attitude to handle the situation. Now, till now, Cameroonians have built their own since 1980. Cameroon. They even informed Nigeria professionally that they wanted to release the water the way it should be done. For where they don't pay attention. And when this was released, so that the dam will not be destroyed, we should be more counterproductive than what we are facing right now. That the dam will not be destroyed. When this was released, now it be the flood when me and you they face it today. That's to tell you that our government was aware that flood is coming, that will take life, destroy property, stop small employment we will get, and render people homeless, helpless. They are aware, and you are not telling me that these people are not wicked, that these people are not satanic. People will see how they come to us. If Cameroon built their own dam since 1980, and they have been hammering to Nigerian government that should build a shock absorber dam since 1982 and up to now, and if Cameroon have informed Nigeria that if we release this thing, because of the heavy upward territorial rain that fell, that is making the dam to overflow, that will not destroy the dam, that want to release the pressure of water, that you should find procedures and measures to protect the citizens of your country. Our government did not pay attention. That is what is causing the flood. And this is overflowing. And this happens almost every two years. But this one that happened this year was more severe and acute because of the heavy downpour of rain that wanted to destroy the dam. Many people don't know all these things. Many people don't know. So my job here today most times is to come to this app to educate some of our people, to open their eyes to things where they go that even this one what they call the natural disaster, not be natural disaster, our government get and put. Somebody will now watch the same government and want to follow with the same government in 2023. Is it not appalling? Is it not obnoxious? Man, I know they speak English. It makes sense for a year. It makes sense for a year. It makes sense for a year. Since. So the thing is that we don't even know the rate at which we have been marginalized. Some of us don't even know what we dey face. We don't even know the cause of our problem. We don't even know the cause of our problem. As you enter conversation like this, your man go up, yeah. All your own be say you dey so party. You dey so party. You are a card carrier of this party. You want to defend the party. Your families are dying. Your people are dying. Your children are dying. Your children are homeless. They cannot even afford. They cannot even afford school. You cannot even afford shelter for your children because of the peanuts they give to you. You go hit your chest and you don't want to care. You don't want to listen to reasons. And they laugh all of them. Let me tell you, in this year, nobody, the youth don't realize say party, all of them will be party, blood suckers and witchcraft. More than carry on party go. Yeah, we feel vote president for this party, vote senator for this party, vote local government chairman for the next party, vote councillor for the next party, vote house of rep for the other party. Vote. That's what we go take vote and scatter. All of them will be card carrying member of multiple political parties that have destroyed this country. We will vote different personalities in different parties. Since the party be this, that's why this country be like party after party. We had things for scatter after the dance finish. You don't understand? See Anna, see erosion, and the flood is still coming because of the pressure of the water is coming. Upper Benue Basin and the lower Benue Basin River is coming, spreading. It's spreading, which means your government is aware. Is aware. So my small job, most times, it's not just to crack jokes and make people laugh. If I still have the opportunity to get up on news, I'll still let you know so that I go they spread down. More than know the problem who they face for this country. And what our government, they fold their hand, they watch how people they die, how properties they destroyed, how employment have not been provided, how people have lost their life. Do you know people? You know say this Nigeria, if it never happen to you, we know the day concern. We'll say I will turn out to joke, we'll turn out to cruise until it happen to us. You know why? Everybody now their own they just know for this country. Once corruption favor you like this na connection. You know concern you. You know concern you. You watch erosion, watch the erosion, watch destruction, the videos of erosion, wait on video of flood, wait on now. After flood don't start, now the ASU don't call off strike. Now when flood start, now ASU call off strike. ASU don't call off the strike now. Children will now turn to boat drivers. Una don't call off strike now. When I turn to boat drivers during strike, una want make the same children they enter boat canoe till they attend school. Una thought that to boat drivers during strike now the same children I want to want make the enter boat they go school. Where are we really going to? Who will offend? After person go they tell me say Nigeria is my mother's land. This is not my real mama. My real mama don't go treat me like this. If you're not my mother, my real mama, you don't go treat me like this. I need to go find my mama. If Nigeria is my mother's land, I need to go find my mama. Because if not my mother be this, my mother's land be this, my mama don't go treat me like this way this country they treat people. So I need to go find my mama. I mean my mama they whole land or somewhere.